most trustless name in news.
The crypto markets aren't easy to navigate. It's a tough industry that requires the ability to sift through the BS. Although there is a skill that makes this much easier. Follow and listen to the people who have the experience, those that have been through the ups and downs of the markets a time or two. Follow people smarter than you. That is what I do, and it's done me pretty well. So who has the crypto smarts that outdo myself, and what are they saying? We'll find out in about 10 minutes because it's time for Chico Crypto. One thing I will tell you, from what went down with Binance, centralized exchanges are on the way out and about to be taken over by something called DeFi, or decentralized finance. In CZ's tweet about him stepping down as CEO, he even said and realized this was coming. CZ said, "I am happy that I will finally have more time to spend looking at DeFi." He's going to be looking at DeFi because centralized exchanges are about to be eaten alive by their DeFi counterparts. CZ understands this now, but many people like myself have known this since DeFi was created. What I'm saying is, from my experience in the markets, DeFi protocols and exchanges are the next wave. And you can see this in how some of the top DeFi protocols were moving with the Binance news. Uniswap, the largest decentralized exchange, pumped big time after the Binance news. It went from $4.90 before the news all the way up to $6 the day after the news. Just over a 22% pump. Uniswap is a great pick, but there are better ones in my personal opinion. Uniswap is for spot trading of assets, swapping at a set price. And if you didn't know, the majority of trading volume in crypto isn't from spot trading, but is from derivative trading. Checking out the volume of Binance, spot trading is over $11 billion, while derivative trading is over $47 billion, aka it's over 4 times bigger. So finding the decentralized derivative exchanges that will take over the markets is the way. So who are the leaders in this space? Well, the number one leader, the OG perpetual DEX, is my number one pick, and that is GMX. If you didn't know, GMX released V2 of their protocol earlier this year, and it's finally taking off in a big way. Checking out the stats on GMX, we can see that V2 trading volume has finally overtaken V1 trading volume. V1 volume is just over 51 million combined between Arbitrum and Avalanche, while V2 volume combined is 71 million between the two chains. GMX V2 is getting adopted, which is also seen from the open interest. If you didn't know, volume is from settled derivative contracts, but open interest is the amount of open contracts on the exchange, aka open interest is a signal of people using the exchange. And V2 open interest is setting new all-time highs with GMX, surpassing 100 million for the very first time. Open interest is more important than volume when looking at the health of a derivative exchange. Now, there is a new shiny perpetual DEX out there that is catching many people's eyes. It's called Vertex. As we can see, the volume of Vertex has surpassed $1 billion 24 hours a couple days ago, outdoing all decentralized perp exchanges by a lot. So should we be looking at Vertex instead of GMX? Not at all, my friends. If we go back to the Vertex dashboard, we can see that as of yesterday, Vertex volume is still crazy high, nearly $500 million. But the open interest, the amount of open trades on the exchange, is only just above $13 million. So what does this mean? Well, it's obviously fake volume and wash trading on the exchange. When you have volume that high and open interest is not even close, it's way below even 20 million, it's just insiders connected to Vertex are opening and closing trades rapidly to make it look like the exchange is being used and the volume is high. Now, Vertex has been on a tear lately due to the volume numbers it has been putting up, going from just above 20 cents to over 50 cents as of yesterday. And this is just in a week. But beware, this same exact thing has happened before with a protocol called Level Finance. As we can see, in April of this year, Level was putting up huge numbers, just like Vertex, and everyone was calling this the GMX killer. Here we can see from March to April, the price went crazy, going from under $5 to over 10 in April when the volume was exploding. Well, guess what happened? Level couldn't keep up the wash trading forever. As we can see today, Level just has over 5 million in 24-hour volume. And since April, the price has crashed big time, going from over 10 to just 40 cents today, a 96% crash. Level was a wash trading pump and dump, and I have a strong feeling Vertex is doing the same thing, so beware. I'm sticking with GMX, especially when you see the APRs from adding liquidity to their V2 pools. You can earn 22% for adding liquidity to the Bitcoin trading pool, 27% on the Arbitrum pool, 35% from the Litecoin pool, 39% from the XRP pool, 48% from the Chainlink pool, 53% from the Uniswap pool, and even over 61% from the Solana pool. But like I said in the beginning of this video, listen to people smarter than yourself when it comes to crypto. And the godfather of crypto perpetuals, the man who made the first widely used perpetual exchange, is very bullish on GMX. That is the founder of BitMEX, Arthur Hayes. Here is Arthur's known crypto wallet, and as we can see, the man has over 527,000 GMX. That is staked. That is over $26 million the guy has in GMX. He's obviously bullish for some reason. Well, Arthur has explained this reasoning in a video posted a couple weeks ago. Let's hear his thoughts on GMX.
Among the solutions that are available, I've seen that you betted like a lot in a way on GMX. Why GMX, for example? Like, why do you believe on GMX and maybe some of the other bags that you hold on your end?
So, I mean, order books are very difficult to do on DeFi. It's very resource intensive. I know that a lot of projects, teams, DRWAs included, are focused on building a very low latency order book exchange that is on chain. I believe that that is a CeFi thing, so a centralized thing. If we want to do it in the DeFi space, then we just want to remove order books because they're confusing for people. People like just clicking a button, buying and selling. So when I saw GMX, and I saw that it was basically like a swap model where there was a bank and you bet against the bank as a trader, but it was very seamless UI. The volumes that they were doing in 2022 during the depths of the bear market, these guys were doing, 100, 200, $300 million a days. I mean, nobody was trading. I was like, wow, this is the future. This is amazing. I need to own a part of this. And that's why I aped into GMX, and I think I'm one of the largest holders of the thing.
Arthur is max bullish on GMX, and so am I. But also in that chat, they talked about who could be the next GMX, who could be the new perpetual all-star that is under the radar. Well, this is what Arthur said about that.
But if you want to talk about where's the innovation going to happen, where are we going to create the new perpetual swap, it's not going to be in a centralized crypto exchange. It's going to be some new DeFi primitive that discovers a new way or new product that addresses a certain type of risk that's new in crypto.
A protocol that innovates and creates a new way to perform swaps. Although Arthur didn't mention anything by name he is looking at, I have an idea of what he could be eyeing. And that is Good Entry. I've talked about Good Entry before, but let me re-explain it. Good Entry's major innovation is the creation of protected perpetuals, derivative contracts that are protected from scam wicks in the crypto markets. Scam wicks are major pumps or dumps in the price that happen very quickly. And this is because market manipulators want to liquidate the perpetual contracts that will go under when the price is hit. And they are very, very common daily. Good Entry solves this by having perpetual liquidation not by price but by time. On a block-to-block basis, traders pay a protection fee for their contract. And in their docs, they have an explainer and example. Trader opened a position at 1900 activation price for 8 hours. When the market price declined from 1,831 to 1,771, instead of taking a 3% loss, the trader lost 8 hours. 8 times 0.005 equals 0.04%. These losses are negligible compared to actual losses had a stop loss kicked in. Now, you could have been farming the good token by trading on the platform or adding liquidity to their pools, but they just had their TGE, token generation event, a few days ago. Now, let me tell you, things are looking bullish. As we can see from this tweet, the TGE sold out in just 20 seconds. AKA, people are bullish. Luckily, most of you watch my channel and have been earning the airdrop rewards. Now, the tokens go live on December 4th, aka Monday, next week. So are you ready, Anon? Because I am. Cheers. I'll see you next time.
The most trustless name